I need a 30 for 30 to show that I'm different like Jordan and Pippen. I need a 30 for 30 like Jayson and Webber. Nobody gon' fuck on my click. I need a 30 for 30. What it is, folks, we're back again with another episode of the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game.
We back.
Put it on some. Got my brother here with me, as always, Tim G. Jacob. What it is, boy?
Man, yeah, you know what it is, man. Tell them cats out there, man, go bump that 30 for 30 or something, man. What they waiting on?
You already know. And those that are doing it, they fucking with it hard. They fucking with it. But that boy JoJo, Hot Take Joe, couldn't be with us tonight. I think he went on strike tonight because of what happened in the fantasy league. But but no, America, for real, he being a real one. You know what I'm saying? It's his oldest child birthday. So shout out to JoJo, you know what I'm saying? But before we get into it, gotta say, hey, this episode is sponsored by Statement Tees. Statement Tees, every t-shirt you wear makes a statement. And this is the statement I'm making right here.
I got one from.
Oh, you see my brother over there making a statement too. You see my brother over there making that statement. Y'all need to go fuck with that real one from IG Entertainment as well. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a plethora of shit that y'all need to be fucking with. You know what I'm talking about? But in terms of statement tees,
that's my Chuck Barkley face.
This is one of the most popular joints right now with the men. So if you want this shit right here, go to statementteesllc.com and go ahead and cop that. But before we get into it too hard, I do want to say this. It was kind of emotional for me.
Okay.
It being ring night.
Right.
And me, as a Laker fan, winning my sixth ring, receiving my sixth ring,
right,
as a Laker fan.
Right.
My first one without Kobe Bean Bryant.
Yeah.
No, I just want to thank
as a fan.
Yeah, as a fan.
Right.
I now have 6 rings with the Lakers as a fan.
Right.
I'm very proud of that. I just want to say to the fans, to the organization, to the team, I appreciate you all. Right. We did it for Kobe.
We did it for Kobe. No doubt. And Giannis.
Oh yeah, and most definitely the baby, because the baby didn't even get a chance to even live a life at all.
No doubt.
But the goddamn Clippers tried to spoil that for me, T. They tried to rain on my parade. They didn't, because you couldn't just take that from me. You know what I'm saying, on opening night.
Right.
But I would have liked a better showing. But we also saw KD coming out there. He wasn't classic KD in terms of putting a 30-40 ball up, but it didn't look like he missed a beat.
Easy money sniper, he missed nothing, man.
He's moving like himself and all that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So he looked good. Steph didn't look too good. I know he had 20 and 10 assists, but it wasn't typical Steph shooting. And then today we've seen Tatum with a buzzer beater over Giannis. We see Ja Morant coming out there. Dropped 44? So he put 44 all up.
In a loss, but 44.
In a loss. So it look like the Spurs might be trying to. How many points the Spurs put up?
I think they put up 131 tonight.
So they on a bounce back here. So a lot of stuff going on in the opening nights, man. And by the time this drops, you know what I'm saying, Christmas Day games will be out. So it's like basketball is back with a fury, man. So T, what was some of your takeaways from the opening nights in the league, dog?
Let me start with the Lakers game.
Okay.
I don't really think that was really important to them, the game, so far as playing the basement dwellers in terms of the Clippers.
Right.
I think that was just a game where, as long as the video montages took and everybody's families shouting out the guys and stuff, man, it's hard to kind of just stop, transition, and say, look, we got the Clippers finna hit the flow. We got Kawhi and PG to deal with. So I expected them to come out flat, but even still, they were only down 2 at the half. As hard as the Clippers came at them first quarter, I think it was 39-19. the Lakers was only down 2 at the half. So that just
Mhm.
goes to show you that this league is one of them leagues of just runs and spurts. And I think the Lakers have a team that can turn it on when they need to turn it on. They have the pieces, I think, to turn on and run past teams and stuff. But I think it was just one of them games where, man, I really kind of picked up the vibe that it wasn't just greatly important. I think it was just one of them games where, okay, it's good for TV tonight. AD's out there, LeBron's out there, PG's out there, Kawhi's out there. And I think Clippers really wanted that game more. So that's my reaction to that game. But now the Nets game, I'm very, very intrigued by it because I'm wondering how much are the Nets gonna mortgage their soul for James? Because you saw last night, okay, we can get it done with KD, Kyrie,
Mhm.
and we got Karras coming off the bench.
Mhm.
Karis LeVert came off the bench, gave him 20, and it was like too easy.
Mhm.
So the question is, okay, is it star power over depth or what? Because
Mhm.
to me, I still think the Nets are the front runner for Harden, based upon what the franchise is allowing KD and Kyrie to kind of say and do, and how they're kind of heading up things and saying, well, Kyrie, we don't need a coach. KD's like,
That's your boy, that T.
who? Kyrie? Man, don't even get me started, man. Don't even get me started. He's phenomenal talent. He just ignorant. He just stupid.
Just told the people to listen to 30 for 30 T, and you the one that told them about Sage.
With
You
no
brought
sage burning.
right. Oh, but so he trying to be
What?
the Sage. So
With
he
the
kept with the Sage.
That's right. That's right. I said I'm sage. I'm just wise. I ain't burning nothing. You know what I'm
Right, right,
saying?
right,
But
right, right, right.
but young Kyrie, man, he just different. I mean, we just gonna accept it for what it is. He different. He got a lot to say, whether it's good to say or not. He got a lot to say. But I'm just curious as to what the Nets are gonna do going forward in terms of, because I knew that was gonna be a blowout last night. That was gonna be a blowout. All right. That game was just one of them
Okay,
games where Steph was not. It was not gonna
uh,
work for Steph. That game wasn't gonna
remind
work.
me that what was your prognostication on the Warriors this year? I
I
can't
said they
remember.
could be bottom half of the West.
Okay,
That was my prediction. I feel like they'd be bottom half, maybe no higher than 5. I thought they'd be
okay.
more 6 to 8. Really, really wholeheartedly 8 seed, backdoor in their way in kind of thing. I didn't see them being, potentially home court type stuff.
So you expected the Nets to get in that ass last night, then?
Yeah,
Paul.
I mean, yeah, I mean, of course, because of all the, you got those little stories around that team. You know, KD leaving the Warriors, and then you got
Mhm.
um, the whole Kyrie experience, whatever you want to call that. And it's like, well, okay,
The
um,
Kyrie experience.
the whole Kyrie experience, man. That's what I chalked that up to. So it's crazy to me. I mean, I think the Warriors need time. That's what I'm gonna say. I think they need time. I think they need time with Steph in the fit in the mold. Uh,
Your boy
Wiggins,
didn't look
OJ,
bad. Your
Wiseman.
Wiseman.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, I wasn't gonna get to him, but since you brought him up,
I
you
mean, you
saw.
gave it. You the one that told me that.
I told him he gonna be. I told people he gonna be the Roy. I think he's gonna be the Roy. I think he's got the skill set, the ability. I think what's
Oh
gonna
yeah, 'cause
take is.
you had to work last week when we were talking about
I,
our NBA preview.
yeah,
Yeah. So
I missed everything.
all of us took Melo.
I took
Well, not
Melo.
all of us. Excuse me. Me and Joe took Melo. You taking
I'm taking
Wiseman?
Wiseman. Still
Okay.
staying
Okay.
with Wiseman, man. Yeah. Oh yeah. No doubt. And I think it's a pretty good showing. First off, I know it was in
Mhm.
a loss, but but I think it's gonna take time for Golden State to kind of fill each other out because you got a lot of pieces, parts that come from different teams and different um, styles of play, and I think it's just gonna take a little bit of time. I think they got to get acclimated to Steph, and then you didn't have Draymond last night, so you add that piece in. So they got to figure it out fast. But I'm gonna give the Warriors time. That's me.
I'm disappointed in AD. I know you telling me it was a nothing game, but okay, hear me out. Okay.
Okay.
I think what I've told y'all is look, I could slick have a dynasty if we play this right.
Okay.
Okay. And this is how. If we follow like the Spurs model, uh, I think we could have a dynasty. Or if we follow the 80s Lakers model in reverse, we could have a dynasty.
Okay.
Whereas, okay, this was Braun as the clear-cut leader, but now as Braun gets older, the man damn near 36 years old. So
Mhm.
him coming out there on an opening night like that, even though I wouldn't me personally, I wouldn't like that for somebody who's considered the second greatest player of all time, something like that. But okay, that's Braun. We know Braun puts emphasis on the playoffs. We
Okay.
know that.
Okay.
He don't have the Kawhi reputation as a load management guy, but LeBron slick load managers, in his own way. The
Oh,
motherfucker brought wine to the game.
he did. We
He
saw it.
brought wine to the game. The motherfucker was A&R in 2 Chainz album
Yep.
instead of playing one night on a TV game. This is Bron did this shit.
Yep.
Okay. So, but AD, you just now got your first ring. You have no MVPs, you have no defensive player of the years, and they saying you top 2 in the world right now. That's what ESPN telling me. That you the second best player in the world. That's what ESPN is rating you.
I did.
Something should say, you know what? And we going against them boys that were talking that shit
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
I'm coming out 18. I think motherfucker like 18 and
18.
7.
18-7. That's it.
Come on, T. That's supposed to be a 30-35 ball and 15 boards. It's supposed to be yeah, bro gonna wait to the playoff. But I'm finna show y'all motherfuckers this my damn league now. I got this shit. Y'all talking that shit. Y'all saying y'all would have beat us if Doc had made the right adjustments and we would have went against y'all, would have beat y'all. I'm finna show y'all what the fuck y'all missed out on tonight. And he came out there and chilled. He can't do that.
I agree.
He cannot do that. I'm not gonna have a dynasty if that's what we gonna do.
But I'll say this much. I think there's still some things need to be figured out so far as the rotation. I think Gasol starting. I get it, but man, he's so much older.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just wondering if maybe that loss of athleticism at the center position could be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because Zubac to me is more athletic than Gasol. I think Marcus Gasol is one of the least athletic centers in the league. He's a good
Right.
defender, but I've never seen Gasol yak on nobody. So
you not.
so my thing is, you started him last night. KCP, Schrader, uh, LeBron, and AD. Then you come off that pine with Kuz, Harrell.
Now Schroeder and Harold had some good chemistry together.
Oh, they look good. Now, I think that is going to be key. But I do personally think that I don't know about the Gasol move. That one had me kind of confused. I ain't gonna lie. When they signed him, I was like, why go older? Like you had the White, you had JaVale, great athleticism. Maybe not the most, greatest of basketball minds. I mean, Dwight do some crazy stuff, JaVale do some crazy stuff, but Gasol for me.
Well, maybe they probably just trying to space the floor a little bit, probably.
Okay. Well, I can see
But
that.
but now you right. You right that we got to work out the kinks on the rotation. Absolutely right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you motherfuckers that might be watching this and got your fingers ready to type something in the comments, say, I know it's game 1. God damn it.
Yeah.
I am not overreacting to game 1. What I'm talking about is temperament.
Yeah.
From a guy who it should be his team now. Bron should be able to hand this bitch over now. Just like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, hand that bitch to Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Just like Tim, hand that bitch to Tony.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This should be a smooth transition of power, unlike what we're getting with the U.S. government right now. Be a smooth transition of power. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But AD can't look at Bron and say, well, Bron chilling tonight, I'm going to chill too. No, bro.
Yeah.
You got You know what I'm saying? Statement game. This game, and then Christmas, make your statement. You know what I'm saying? And let's go.
Now they got
That dude.
they got Luca Christmas.
Got Luka.
Okay.
Got
All
Luka.
right.
And that's nothing. Now I picked Luka for MVP.
Yep.
And Vegas did too, if I'm not mistaken.
I think they did.
Mm-hmm.
I think they
Folks
did.
see it. Folks see what's happening. And so that's another statement game. Come on, AD. Folks have been predicting it was gonna be his league. You gonna let this boy come up in this bitch and because Giannis slick tried to already take it from you. He got 2 MVPs about.
Got 2 of them.
Let Luka fuck around.
Friday gonna be interesting. Friday gonna be real interesting. We gonna see some things Friday because that's a game that's a TV game in LA. The Lakers got to show up for that. Despite I don't think Porzingis is gonna play, but it's just the fact is Luka, it's LeBron. You already had the word out there that LeBron was gonna try to bring Luka in under his brand and all that. So
yeah.
So it's worth the watch. It's worth the watch.
Lastly, what you think about your boy Ja putting up that 44 in the boy? Because you've been trying to tell me about Ja, that boy Zion. Boy Zion. That boy in shape, man. That boy Zion motherfucker though, man.
Zion tonight. I was kind of tracking them tonight. They won. They beat the Raptors. Ingram had a nice night.
Mm-hmm.
Ingram had 24, 11, and 9. Zion had 15 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Bledsoe had 18. Where that come from? Get me started. JJ Redick came off the bench, had 23. So, but yeah, man, Zion had 15 and 10, but man, that Josh something special, man. I'm just saying. That boy just got
I can't argue with 44. Can't argue with that.
Bounce, man. And he one of them cats. I think if he keep working at his game, he one of them guys that can get his shots wherever he want to get them on the floor because he's just so uber athletic. So, man, 44 and 9 tonight.
Now we can't forget about that. Please explain to the people what happened in that Celtics Bucks game for those that might have missed it. Just down the stretch.
It was 120, 119. Tatum hit a shot over Giannis to go up 122, 120. Giannis on a out of bounds play, rolled kind of curled around to the basket and tried to catch a lob over Tristan Thompson. Tried to lay it up, or catch it and put it in. Got fouled. Went to the line, made the first, missed the second. Ball game. So I'm sure that'll probably be a thing tomorrow. Is Giannis.
They about to rip him in the morning.
They're gonna rip him in the morning. Yeah, they're gonna definitely rip him in the morning because that I mean the first shot looked great. And I was like, well, shoot, we going to overtime. We're gonna get some free basketball. And he just clanked the second one. So I mean, that's gonna go to the whole thing about here and all this. So
like I told Joe last week, folks are acting like Giannis need to become Jordan or Kobe or even Bron. But what I think he need to do is be like Shaq.
I mean, that's what Shaq said. Shaq said he's him.
And that's what I said. And Shaq was looking up. Shaq couldn't shoot no late game free throw. Shaq couldn't do nothing but jump and throw he can dunk and throw the jump hook to the baseline.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yep.
But he won 4 chips and folks got him as a top 10 all-time player. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But Giannis needs somebody with him that he need like a Tatum or Jimmy Buckets or Jamal. He need a boy like Shaq had, Kobe, and D Wade that can close the game with their skill. Yeah. And he, for the 3 quarters, can dominate the game with his freakishness. And slick. Bron has lived like that.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because D Wade right there with him. Kyrie, you can hand it to him. We saw AD make the game winner last year.
Yep, in the ball.
No, and we know Bron can make some clutch shot. But I'm talking about where it's all like skill type of situation. Shit, the GMs just didn't even pick Bron as the guy they want in the clutch. I don't even think he got no votes.
There you go.
So Giannis got to get him one of them boys, man. He might need to come on down there. I don't give a fuck. I told Joe, I don't give a fuck if he resigned. He might still end up there, T. He just might.
I'm just saying, man. There's nothing. Milwaukee is not attractive enough to bring a guy that can, as right on the same star power level as Giannis. They're not coming to Milwaukee, man. There's nothing attractive about Milwaukee.
Like I asked Joe, do you think he can grow a guy into what he needs then? Like Mike grew Scotty into the defender he needed. Like it's freaky how you can watch Scotty play defense when he first came in the league versus 91, 92 playing defense. And it's like mirroring Mike, like just being tenacious, deflecting balls. It's like, okay, you can tell his body's starting to change, just like Mike's body starting to change.
Yeah.
But just like Kobe grew Odom. Kobe would get on Lamar Odom ass, and he made him be 6th man of the year. Or he get on Powell ass and get the best out of Pau Gasol. Can Giannis take a guy who not super, like, okay, did we ever call Powell a superstar? Or an Odom? But we made 3 straight finals appearances with them motherfuckers in the West.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 1, 2 of them bitches. Do you think Giannis got it in him to grow somebody currently on that roster to that kind of level, to juice them for whatever they got?
We should have been waiting on Middleton then. If that was the case, we should have been seeing it from Middleton. And I ain't seen it yet. I mean, now people will argue, well, he went hard when Giannis went out in the Miami series last year. Okay, all right, I get it. But your series is on the line. I'm just talking about the Toronto series, times during the course of the season, and maybe Middleton just didn't have to. But
he don't catch a lot of smoke either.
He don't. He does not.
Smoke.
He does not. And maybe just because he's one of them quiet guys that, he gives you a quiet 20 and he go on and, takes a shower and goes home. But, he's not. There needs to be a guy. That's why I still think Giannis should hitch himself up with Miami because, contrary to what Joe believes, talking about the pressure and everything, he doesn't have to have that there. Because when you got guys like Harrow, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, them boys are not afraid to take shots. They're not scared to take shots. So all Giannis has to do is be freakish, draw the attention, and make the right basketball play. And then the rest of it is history. It's slick like you said, slick LeBron is slick LeBron. I got the shooters around me to make the plays. I just do my thing, draw the attention, and yeah.
And the numbers gonna be there. He's still gonna get 33 and 14 and 6.
Exactly.
7 stupid numbers.
Exactly. So I'm just saying,
It'd be interesting to see but I know one goddamn thing. Pat Riley, you need to send my brother a fucking check. Nobody in sports media has gone harder for trying to get Giannis in Miami than this man right here, Tim G. Jacob. Pat Riley.
You're gonna look at him like this.
Pat Riley, send my boy a damn check.
20,000 be just fine.
You're fine with that, huh?
20 racks. I'm good with it. Shit.
Go. Subscribe to our daddy's YouTube channel. He's the best. Hit the like button, turn on the notifications.